Now, when you talk about fees and stuff like that, we'll cover those later on, negotiating fees. But you want to make sure when you deal with these, agents typically get anywhere between 15 to 20% of your fee. So if an agent asks you to do a gig, you have one or two options. You can say yes, or you can say no. Now, you can pretty much say for as higher fee, or I could do it for more or less, but I'm going to tell you the way agents are going to work. It's simple. They're going to look for the person that's going to make them the most money. Meaning that if they can hire someone for less money and make themselves more money, they're going to do it. So if an agent asks you for a gig and you want to take it, then take it. Don't worry about how much money he gets, because frankly, take the money that you need, the money you're going to get for the show, and be happy with what you get, okay? I'm not saying it's going to be for every case, but in this particular situation, that's how agents make a living. They're doing all the footwork, then you know what? Let them do that. You do what you have to do and entertain. On top of that, always follow up. Remember the ups we talked about earlier. Make sure after the show, whether it's 5 minutes after the show or 10 minutes after, you call that agent or call that special events person. Or if in the case may be, if it's a weekend, you call them by the next day or Monday or something like that, and call and say, I want to let you know I've done the show. I hope everybody was happy and something like that. I'm leaving right now. I want to let you know that everything's taken care of, okay? That way they know that you were there, you took care of what you had to do, and they don't have to sit home worrying about the weekend. Did that guy show up? Or, that was he responsible? That's responsibility that you need to have. Remember, you're a professional. Your job is to act that way, okay? Secondly, do never do business on their time. What does that mean? Well, you're already hired. That means you don't hand out your business cards. You don't ask for business cards, okay? Quite a few magicians do that, but that's consummate with working at a department store and selling, working at Walmart and selling all the stuff that you bought on sale at Target there. It's not something you do. It's just not good business. It's going to get back to the agent you're doing that, or the special events manager, something like that. It makes them look bad. A best approach would be this. If someone says to you, their corporation or their party says, you can do this ahead of time. If you're working with an agent, for example, you can say to them, do you mind if I give out my business cards during the event? If they say, no, no problem, go ahead. But ask ahead of time. If they say, you know what, I feel uncomfortable with it, you can also say to this agent ahead of time or the special events person, normally when I do events, I don't give out my cards. If you're okay with it, do you mind if I pass out cards if people ask for them, okay? That way, they know you're not trying to steal their business. Because remember, they worked hard to get these leads. They worked hard to make the sale. They worked hard to get these people to get interested in you. They certainly don't want you to come in and go, let me underbid you and take another job away from you. That's not the way you do business. It's not good, okay? It's not a good relationship builder with these people. You want these people to be happy with you. I ask up front. That's what you do. Let them know. That shows that you're being responsible, showing that you care about their needs and you're taking care of them ahead of time. You do that, they're going to look at you as someone else that's different. If you're doing a group of people and someone says, oh, you're the greatest thing I've ever seen since sliced bread. You're the best magician I've ever seen in the world. No one's ever better than you. I mean, you're better than that Brian the Magic guy, Campbell guy. Well, if they say that to you and they say, can I get your card? You say, here's what I can do. I can give you my agent's number or give you my special events manager's number, and you can contact them and maybe they can put you in touch with me in the future. It's better to do business that way. Or you can ask for their card, take their card and give it to the special events manager or your agent and say, listen, there's people interested in what I did. Could you give them, touch base with them? Make the money for these people also, because now they're going to be happy for you in the future. Do not do things that are going to be adverse to these things. Trust me. I've worked with these people for years, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that they're happy-go-lucky.